November 15th meeting with the minutes that were at our last meeting in November. Any alterations or corrections? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
A motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Give credit to Mr. Minzer. And all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? 6-0. Okay, we had 9 claims totaling $2,519.85. Budget status, $119,712.12. Cash on hand, $182,294.96 with investments of $200,000. OmniSource receipts, $4,800. OmniSource expenditures, $6,489.91. I'll entertain a motion for the finance.
Make a motion to accept the financials as written.
Motion, have a second? Second, Vicki. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? And Stephanie joins us. Great. Thank you. 7-0. Okay, supervisor report.
Okay, well, this car totals for November were 1,120 come through, and 485 broke their car through Friday. And since the last meeting is last week, a load of metal cans and stuff went in. I haven't seen the weight report yet. Probably a few $100s. And then a load of paper also went into Energy Controls a couple weeks ago. They send that straight to Lisa. I doubt she's gotten a check from them yet. Just about 2 weeks ago, they took a load of paper in.
Okay.
So that should be about another $700 or $800 with 11 tons, they said. Other than that, things are going okay.
All right, building A-okay. Every door and roof, no problems, no issues.
Slight little leak a couple times when it rains, just in the, that roof's kind of like a two-peak instead of valley right down through the middle.
Right.
Just along that valley, there's a couple of spots where it drips out into the floor.
But nothing we can address. Wait, maybe until spring?
Nothing major, I suppose somebody with the, company with a bucket of tar or something, pretty much just go up there and fill that trough up again or something, seal that trough, because it's not leaking really anywhere else on the main roof, just where that trough is, where all the snow and rain would gather.
Okay. Excellent, okay. Well, we did, I have a list. Lisa, myself, Matt, Highway Superintendent. Anybody else join us with that? They have a grant through IDEM, and it's tire recycling. We've been discussing issues and ways and things like that. It's a grant that actually started application opening today. So we have until January, I thought it was like 16th or 18th or something like that. 16th, to fill out the application, come up with a plan. So it's $10,000, which is nice, and out of that, we can spend $500 on advertising, based on sitting through the Zoom meeting. And you had a question, they responded to you in regards to SAM, so you maybe explain that.
The solid waste district doesn't have a SAM registration. We don't have a UEI number. And so that was my question to them. And we also share the same federal identification number with Wells County. So that was my question. If we needed a SAM registration, which I didn't think we could get one since we share the same federal ID number with Wells County. And they said you don't need a SAM registration, and shared tax ID number shouldn't be a problem. Those were my 2 questions.
Okay. I followed up with Wabash County. They've been a participant through they've received a grant for the last 2 years. This is going to be the 3rd year. And they have used Liberty Tire out of North Liberty. I guess they have warehouses around the state. But I spoke, I left a message, he called me back. It would have been on Friday. And they used, if I'm not mistaken, Mike Jr. used Liberty with the cleanup at Petroleum, possibly? Does that sound familiar? The gentleman I talked to said he's met with you or spoke with you regarding implementation, trailer, cage type of stuff. that being said, in Wabash County, they basically, the first year is a learning curve. I mean, you can say, this is what we want to do, but if the response isn't there, or the dates aren't right, or you have bad weather, or whatever, you kind of learn. But again, there's really no reason you shouldn't be able to complete with the application and following through with what you're doing to actually get the monies. So she,
Didn't they do two?
they did one in Wabash and they did one in North Manchester, 2 different dates
With their 10,000.
with their 10,000. And the way we also understood, if you don't use it all the first year, kind of like you can encumber it and take it with you for the second year, if I understood it properly. Right. So
I'm sorry, you have to use it all or you lose it or?
No.
you don't. So you could pull, let's say, $1,500 and carry it forward. If you receive the grant the following year, then you can apply it to that grant. So we have to basically, Lisa, myself, and probably Matt, because kind of come up with a plan and incorporate your questions, answers, part of our application. Again, it needs to be done by the 16th of January. Probably the quicker we can submit, more likely we would be the first in line. I'd rather not be the last on a Thursday before the deadline and, oh, we've already met our quota and you don't qualify type of deal, but. Exactly, it's afterwards, so kind of looking for direction and thoughts and ideas to put in the application, or whether or not can we complete, and with an email, can we complete a questionnaire?
It's just basically our information and what we're gonna use to process the tires. And then they ask some questions, a brief summary of the project, what is the need or motivation behind your project? How will the outcomes and effectiveness of the project be measured, and what will be the method for evaluating or modifying the project? I mean, they aren't, terribly tough questions.
Right. So I'm looking for ideas and suggestions, and then if you can give myself and Matt and Lisa some latitude, but we'd like to have input from you guys. So what we'll do is we'll send you the link to this grant so you can see exactly what it is, or if you have it copied and just paste it and forward it to the team on the solid waste so everybody can see it. In that way, we'll probably try to.
Is there any match component?
No,
Well, if we spend more than $500 in advertising, then
we'd have to pay the extra out of that, but
and that's
Don't
not hard to
expect
do.
they'll match.
No, like
No.
billboard is $600, I know, for 2 weeks.
because you do that for the hazmat day in June, correct?
And the advertising in the newspaper is about the same. So we'll have more than $500 in it, so that will be a cost.
So,
You said we do not need a SAM number?
We do not.
Okay.
so I'm wide open for ideas and suggestions, but we'll send that link out. I'll meet with Matt, hopefully here before Christmas, have some ideas put together. That way we can get the application maybe actually between Christmas and New Year's if it works in his schedule. I'm not sure.
Would you prefer to, we can apply for it as Wells County or the solid waste district? Doesn't really matter.
Not really going one way or the other as long as we get an application in.
I mean, if there's money on the table and we have to take a few steps, I'm willing to take that.
I don't see a downside.
So I'll go, we'll get it out to you and coordinate something with Matt, and hopefully we can get something put together with, and if you have suggestions or ideas.
Lisa, is it this link here that's, you already put, is that it?
Yes, there's a link.
Yeah.
So the person I talked with at Liberty did the petroleum one, what they've done in Wabash. Again, they've had 2 collection dates, North Manchester and Wabash, and he said they were about 3 weeks apart. And he said the other thing is to get dates picked early, because we can't incorporate 7 events on a fourth Saturday in April or something like that, he said. So there is a fee for them to come pick it up, an hourly wage for people loading and a mileage charge and things like that. So I think that he said there's a cage if we wanted to put them inside, or if you want to put them outside. You can drop a trailer, but a trailer can only be left for like 4 weeks. Does that sound right, Jeff? Maybe 6 weeks, and then they would have to charge or just come pick it up with whatever it is. So you kind of just don't want to drop it and not have an event planned, unless you just try to coordinate something.
Would be nice if we had a drop location, stacked until we had a truckload. They come in, we live load it, and off they go. I mean, the county right now probably has a truckload of tires that we just cleaned up off the river. So we might use that as a drop site and just do a live load, that way there is no.
Matt said he'd be willing to work with us at any time, any
That way you
place.
guys can do the river cleanup, get them all stacked there, we can assess, we got 2 trailer loads. Call them in, have them live loaded out with a payloader.
He said he definitely needs people that have either knowledge or been through it, so they stack them properly. They take a lot of space if they're just pitched, put them in, stack them, and line them up type of deal, so. But, that sounds okay. We'll go through the steps. You guys?
Generally, Wells County has a policy that if any department wishes to seek a grant, they should ask permission of the commissioners. As the solid waste district is its own organization by statute and ordinance, it seems to me that it would be appropriate for a motion for a vote to have the president of the solid waste district be given authority to apply for this grant.
Okay, second, all in favor? Opposed? No.
Who seconded that? I apologize.
Jeff? 7-0, okay.
Do we think, just out of curiosity, do we think that, because of the cost of advertising, and because it's gonna be our first year, kind of our learning curve as well, are we thinking maybe it might be better just to do 1 event our first year versus trying to do 2 events?
We already kind of do too, right? We do the riverfront cleanup for sure, and then Lotzenheiser usually does at least 1 cleanup, so I think we've already got the basis of 2. Good question.
And Hazmat Day is normally the middle of June, so kind of coordinate your dates that you're not real near, but a little separation between the dates.
We do the central place to stock the tires, as long as we're not handling them 2 or 3 times. That gives you flexibility that they'll come down on a weekend that are not booked, instead of getting overbooked 2 or 3 counties in a row, because they are a small organization.
So you're saying leaving the collection point open like year-round?
I don't know about
Is that what
year-round,
you're
but
saying? Okay.
seasonally, we'll
I
have it
got you.
open, know where to stack them, know how to stack them.
Yeah,
So you gotta interleave them to get them on the trucks.
and then that way your event is really just a pickup day? Okay.
Okay, very good. We'll keep everybody abreast. So, payment in advance of claims, what do you have there?
Since our next meeting is January 20th, and we haven't had the final pay in December yet, I would like people to pay the reimbursement to Wells County in advance of the January claims.
Yep. Any questions in that? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to that.
Okay. Vicky, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second? All in favor, aye?
Right.
Okay, 7-0. All right. And the shred dates and the hazardous weights.
Do we need to do transfer of funds?
So currently, you allow the controller to make transfers in your budget as long as it's within the same account sequence, like the 1,000 series, 2,000 through 4. With that,
Yes, we will need
Pay it out
motion.
of the- what series would it be on?
I'll second.
Anyone to just, yep.
So the county can make it out.
Okay.
Motion.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, 7-0.
I've already had the shred people call me, and they don't, start taking dates or making appointments till after the 1st of January. But usually, you have shred day the first Saturday in May, which would be the 2nd. And usually, you have hazardous waste day the second Saturday in June, which would be the 13th. Do you want me to reach out to both of those companies and see if they have availability for 2026? And then get the contract started and all that.
Sure. Definitely find out if, save the date if it's available.
So those dates look okay? Second Saturday in June and first Saturday in May. Okay, I'll check on that and bring that to January. That's all I have.
Anything else for the solid waste?
Just going back to the grant, is it $10,000 for anyone who applies for the grant? Or do you submit a grant proposal of a certain amount not to exceed 10,000?
10,000 is the
10,000 is the
max.
max.
I had a question about that, because I'm reading the link and it said, basically, it's a first come, first served basis up to $300,000, so from what I can tell,
Right.
whether or not you apply, or you just apply to get it, basically?
They have $300,000 to give away, so
Right.
they'll give it away until it's gone.
Okay, so the sooner we get it in, the better, basically.
Right, that's why I said I don't want to wait till the Thursday or Friday before the end and take a chance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
City put in for one, the county put in for
Well,
one.
that's-
Maybe.
Use different EINs, could we each put in for one?
Well, I had read that it had to be a solid waste district.
That's what I'm-
that
It
applied
said
for it.
solid waste district, municipality, or county.
Okay.
So we ought to maybe do two of them. One under the city's EIN, one under the county's EIN, leave the solid waste out. Or maybe three.
Yeah, you could apply for another EIN on the solid waste district, probably.
EINs are easy to get, Sam's not, but I'm not gonna get 30. Not being greedy, but doesn't hurt to try.
And we might not get it the first year, but we might get it for 27.
Do you guys wanna attempt to try to do the same thing at the city level, and we'll just take this one out of county?
Fine with that, we're happy to submit one.
See if we can get more funds that way.
Okay.
I think you can still store them at the county, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sure Matt will be accommodating. We've got some acreage to take care of them, so. All right. Anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion, second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Thank you.